Okay, I understand that there were only like 3 comments saying they were interested in my Demon Slayer persona in my last video, but you know what? That's more than enough for me to make a whole video about it. And am I an all-knowing weeb? No. Do I plan on becoming one? Not particularly, but I don't think many plan on becoming one half the time anyway. I love Demon Slayer, not because of the character design or the art style, although those are definitely contenders, but rather the writing itself. It's a cliche hardcore hero origin story, and yet still feels impactful and, dare I say, original. So with that being said, as much inspiration as I'm taking from it, I couldn't help but try and make a persona insert. So the basic information is she uses what's called music breathing. Yes, I made it up. Yes, it's a derivative of sound breathing. Let me live my life. She is a close friend of Tengen, and she used to be his student until she graduated and started experimenting with the breathing techniques in the entertainment district. She found that there was a rhythm to everything, whether it be fighting or breathing or any action really, there was always some kind of order to it. As her experimenting went on, she attempted several different breathing techniques such as water, fire, and thunder. There was a moment where she actually achieved raw sun breathing, but it was only once during a fight with Upper 2. Cacophony is definitely her weakness, as it's random noises. When she finds the right rhythm to the right breathing, she can be powerful, but most often the case is that she uses the wrong rhythm for the wrong breathing. For instance, mist breathing is really slow, while she prefers to go really fast in fights, which becomes a struggle. Or with fire, it's a really fast dance that requires a lot of stamina to keep up with, so it all depends on what she can handle at the time. She also carries an instrument with her, so when cacophony happens, she can try and navigate with her own rhythm, but it can only work for so much. One of the dopest ideas I've thought of is when all the loud noises, she can't navigate through it, and her instrument is gone and she's at her wit's end, but it all silences out as she listens to the beat of her own heart, and that slowly but surely brings her back to her feet and finishes the battle with like some cool song in the back. I don't know, but I thought that was kind of cool. The backstory, like I said, she was a student of Tengen, and after graduating became an equal. She says fabulous the way Tengen says flashy, so they're constantly trying to outdo each other in style. Otherwise, she had a pretty good childhood and continued to have one until early adulthood. She left her home with the plans of spreading the gospel, going from place to place, but serving the Lord puts a target on one's back, and that's exactly what happened. When she was attacked by a horde of demons, Tengen stepped in, and after the battle became fascinated by how calm she had remained during the attack, even though she was scared to death. After that, they kept running into each other around the entertainment district. This time, she actively tried attacking demons, hunting them, rather than them hunting her. Tengen offered the Demon Slayer Corps, and that's when she was taken under his wing for training. It was not that she was thrown into the life of fear and danger, but rather she chose it. In her off time, she became a popular dancer, particularly with fans. The techniques and weaponry. So if y'all can recall, I think in season 1 that there was a spider family and they used their blood demon art with massive long spider web threads. So she has a long jaded throwing knife that is connected to an extremely long quote-unquote invisible thread. So it's just like a really, really tiny chain that she can use for various techniques. One of her favorite techniques is throwing the knife and have the thread wrap around the demon's neck, and with a swift jerk it decapitates it. She also has non-connected throwing knives that if she uses a certain way, the breathing will be displayed like a Japanese fan. She has a singular forearm gauntlet with 3 sharp stones on the blade of her arm, which she can also use in altercations. I've come up with a few forms. I'm not particularly attached to any of them, but they'll do for the time being. Form 1 is rhythmic threads, Form 2 dual wielding treble clef, Form 3 infinity song, Form 4 perfect harmony, Form 5 deafening drums, Form 6 worship song. And all of that's still a work in progress. I'm sure I'll come up with more forms, but we'll see. Certain forms can only be done with certain rhythms and can also correspond with different breathings. All in all, I'm really happy with how the design turned out. I've already gotten a few comments on the fishnet stockings, and I'ma just say, I love wearing them. They're so much fun to me, and I want to incorporate those into the design. I'm also really pleased with the colors. The purple to blue was just so pretty to me, and I really did have a lot of fun drawing her. I have been told that I need to make a few animations with her, and I've thought about it. I might, but we'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. I know this is kind of a short video. I kind of want to aim for longer videos, but there really isn't a lot to talk about. Well, for this one, I really enjoyed creating her, and I have the backstory, I have the basic breathings, and that's pretty much all I really have to say about it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm on X, Instagram, Tumblr, you name it, I'm pretty much there. Please consider supporting me on Patreon or commissioning me. I do have a Discord server if you join the lowest tier on Patreon. If you can afford a coffee, then you can afford the Patreon. Thanks so much for all who are supporting on all the different platforms, and I will see you next time. Hopefully with a longer video. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but we'll see. Maybe I'll put a poll up or something. But I realized that I really want to talk about a lot of things, but I get so like overwhelmed with how much I want to talk about things that I just like my brain short circuits. So I guess that's on me, and I apologize for that. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a good day, and God bless hoodie homies, and Godspeed.